Football's so close, I can taste it. Today on Strikeout Beer. Taste it. It's in my mouth. And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 303.
Oh,
it's your pals, Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm RD. What's up, man? The
How much?
303, huh?
Old school 2.0's in the house. What's up, old school?
What's up, buddy? I was just thinking about him the other day. I was like, because he'll do like day streams, like morning streams and whatnot.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, you know, oh, all right, there
Sounds
you go.
working.
All right, good. Just want to make sure. Anyway, so and I hadn't seen him all like this week yet. And I feel bad, like, when I don't get to see him, like, oh, man, because, it's freaking busy. Like, in the office, I got to go to the office and whatever, so sometimes I miss it. But I'll have him up, but when I have him up, I got to, like, turn my phone the opposite way, because I don't want, like, because my manager will roll up on me, like my manager's manager. I don't work anywhere near my manager. I work near my manager's manager.
Wasn't your manager in a different state?
Yeah, he's over in another state. Yeah, MFer dude. I was like, and he always catches me playing, like, Clash of Clans or something. And then he's like, hey, how's it going? And he just wants to talk. He doesn't care what I'm doing, but it makes me nervous.
Receivers on Netflix is incredible. The Sun God is so cool on it. Speaks multiple languages besides being a baller performer. Yeah, dude. I'm about like 2 or 3 episodes in so far, and I'm enjoying it so far for sure.
Is it French or German? What's
German?
He's half German, right?
Yeah, because his mother's from Germany.
Ah, cool.
So yeah,
Lizzie's watching it. I don't care. I don't know what it is about it.
It's good.
You
should check it out.
I haven't watched that, and I haven't watched the what's that? The Hard Knocks with the Giants. Like, I just don't care. Right now, German and French. There you go. All right, so we're having Saint Arnold Hop Spring Hop Sparkling Water, alcohol-free, 0 calories from Saint Arnold, like I just said, made with Citra and Amarillo hops. This thing has no calories, no fat, no sodium, no carbohydrates, no sugars, no protein. Now, I did go to pull this up on their website, and it says
school in France.
It's gluten-free and whatnot. An alcoholic-free, hoppy, sparkling water with 0 calories. Citra and Amarillo hops lend floral aromas along with the notes of grapefruit and fresh orange zest. Bright, zesty carbonation highlights the citrus notes and complements a soft hop profile that's never bitter. Ingredients: carbonated water, hops, phosphoric acid. Oh boy. And history and trivia, they have it listed here. Originally debuted as our beer garden and restaurant as Hop 2.0. July of what year, Alan?
2018.
Correct.
Oh! Thank you! What's up, Lizzie?
Debuted as Hop Spring in January 2023. There you go.
Woo!
Good job, bud.
It's very hoppy.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I was out at Costco. And I hate that I have a Costco membership because now I just want to go to Costco. And because there's 2 things why. 3, maybe 3.
Okay.
I love their decorations and holiday stuff. And they started putting out their Christmas stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'd like to go see this, please. And that's where I wanted one of those giant skeletons, the groundbreaker one.
Right.
When they didn't have it, I bought mine like a month and a half ago because I found it online. Because they're going to run out.
They are.
They're going to run out. So I had to pay a little extra because they delivered to my house, which is fine because I don't think I could get that damn thing in my truck. But yeah, so I went out there. I don't know what he's saying right there.
Joaquavel announced they're releasing a double hazy IPA.
Hey, cheers.
Hey,
this is sparkling for sure. All right. It's bubbling everywhere. All right, so it smells hoppy. So it smells like it smells like a beer. It's weird.
This has more hot flavor in it than some of these IPAs we've had lately.
It has that.
Oh, there's Mariah May. Hello.
It has the IPA or the non-alcoholic aftertaste. So why the hell do these things have that aftertaste? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, you want to have a little something without having a little something? There you go. There you go. I need to find those things. I don't know where those things are, but it's the thing, the belt that comes across and they clip it like above their belly or on their belly.
Right.
And then they go down and they have the things that go around their thighs. I like that.
Okay, so he says it's a brew pub in Bishop Arts District. You guys need to check it out. Okay.
Shit, I might have been there. That's where Nick used to live down there. We used to go hang out down there all the freaking time.
Okay.
Been dragged out of a couple of those places. Been thrown out of a couple of those places.
I was going to say, by dragged out, you mean by security.
You know, it's funny. I was just talking to Scott about that because we're going to start brewing seltzers. So we're gonna brew a grape seltzer in like 2 weeks, a week and a half. And so I was like, we were reminiscing and talking about all my antics and how,
all your shenanigans.
I don't go back to Denton at all for anything.
Yeah.
And, and that night he goes, I don't even know what happened. I go, I don't know. I was telling like a joke. And all of a sudden I just went like this. I grabbed the thing.
Just grab a chair and just throw it out of the patio.
Yeah. I think I was like telling a story about like heaving somebody once. You know what I mean? And so I was like, yeah, just grab them from here to here and just send them on their way. But yeah, we'll have to go check it out then. Maybe. That's a loose freaking maybe. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think she killed that chick.
Yeah. No, this girl's definitely going to die. I think her name's like Sue or something like that. Like, she's not going to. She's a sacrificial lamb.
She'd have a tricked up name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, anyway, with Costco, I like going there for the Halloween decorations and then just seeing all the just random stupid crap they got. They got like outdoor kind of stuff like sheds. I like sheds.
Yeah.
Big shed guy.
I want to get a new shed.
Right?
Like,
they look so, and there's one, I swear to God, Alan, I swear to God, we could put that thing in the backyard and we just move this thing to the backyard. It's big enough for a nice size. You know what? I think I might get it. All right.
Okay.
And then I'll instead of having like the big table like this, we'll have like a sit-up bar area. Kind of like the bar I had out back.
Yeah.
And it's got a sloped roof, plenty of room. Put some lights up in that bitch.
Get a little window unit.
Yeah. We don't need a fire, man. We're always warm enough. We put a fire out the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I had a couple of years ago, one of the girls that Kinsey played softball with, we were over at their house for a pool party, and
8 minutes, folks.
He had a
8 minutes.
Well, he had a shed. He had a shed out in his backyard, like a good sized one, where he had his drum set and stuff.
Cool.
And so
he's just pissing his neighbors off because his wife doesn't want to hear.
No, it was all soundproof.
This is pretty good
and all of that. He had it all set up for like soundproof recording. He used to play in a bunch of bands when he was younger and stuff. And
I've seen that face before.
Yeah. And this is where all of us dads ended up. We were all hanging up out there. He had a mini fridge out there and everything. So
Melton's in the house. What up? How are you doing?
Melton?
I had Michael Scott in my head. I was like playing Tetris in my head during that story, and but I thought I was sitting there thinking the whole time about Michael Scott when he was like, he's sitting there quitting and he's drinking scotch. He goes, Scotch and Splenda, sweet like Splenda, get you drunk like Scotch though. Let's go on, folks. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Up,
We're just having a little Saint Arnold hop spring sparkling water or something like that. Some NA action tonight, just taking it easy. That's tired. I really am tired. That's her. That's what's her name?
Is that Tony?
Yeah. Oh, there's your girl, the referee.
Yeah.
That's a lot of overhand rights. Man, they got they got 6 staffers in there trying to hold back 200-pound women. Boy, they are trying their damnedest.
Good times.
Trying their damnedest.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I think the shed might be the way to go here. I got plenty of room back there. I'm trying to find someone to pour a slab and give us.
Thought you had a guy, your mailbox guy,
supposed to come back out. I hadn't heard back from him. I think Lizzie's supposed to call him today, but I think she got thrown off with dropping kids and grandkids off over here. They were running wild. I had to keep Tilly under control because the drywall guys were here. I don't know what I want to do. But if I do something like that, though, I think I can just put stones down again or like do pavers.
Yeah.
I might be coming back, coming out of retirement. I was telling Lizzie about it. I was like, I just don't feel inspired. Okay. I was like, but I think that boy, that guy reignited me a little bit.
You got you.
Got a little bit of,
you got you.
Got a little wiggle down there now. Yeah. So I just been going hard, too hard again. Like this whole week, we were off work. It was like every single night was just go. It was the same thing as a week ago when we were in Kentucky. Yeah, dude, it was ridiculous, man, to be honest with you. And it's like, and then when she gets going, there's no stopping that damn thing. She's out of control. And you get her on a golf course. I took her on a golf course, and she was cutting up and letting loose.
She has nothing to do but drink.
Yeah, and so we pulled the old
because she's not playing golf.
We're like, hey, can we get a 6-pack of beer to go? We'll buy a couple of beers. I'm at the golf course. Why not? Then I pull like a case out of my car.
Right.
So, hey, we sitting there.
It justifies you having the cooler on the course, right?
Yeah, that's what it was that one time. And then we make the turn. I come back, reload the damn thing, and then we get the call. Hey, you want to go out? I'm like, not really,
But she's like, yes.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, let's go. And then we end up like going to Top Golf and Dave and Buster's and stuff. And
which I know how much you love Dave and Buster's.
I hate going there. And it's like my brother loves it.
I almost threw that out there for a draft location. I was like, hey guys,
yo, you want to spend $400 each? Yeah, let's go here. You know what I mean? That sucks. It's too expensive. It really is too expensive. And I was like, it's just like, oh my God. And I was like, hey, let's play pool. I'm like, I don't want to play pool. All right, let's play. So kick his ass in pool. You know, I'm like, you got a pool table and you suck. You know why? Because he got a little pool. He's got like a 6 or 7 footer, whatever it is.
Okay.
And we're out there playing on 8 footers or whatever the regular size was. He challenged the staff to a game. He goes, hey, you want to play for your tip? The guy goes, yeah. Him and some chick, the other chick, these girls, they make friends with everybody. And so anyways, we're sitting there hanging out. And sure as F, we're sitting there playing pool all of a sudden. And now he's riding my ass. Make this shot. I go, you're over there. You can't even keep your ass together, but you're going to ride my ass about, making shots. I'm like, no. And so I scratched on purpose at the end. I did. I put that, I was like, nope. I go, pay that man his money.
Pay that man his money.
I go, start laying it out because I know how much the bill is. So start, get that wallet out. So yeah, he's a good dude though.
Good dude.
He was a nice fella. But yeah, I mean, just going too hard. I'm tired. And like I even when I used to do the Sunday show or the Monday, and I'm like, I'm tired of that BS. I just can't do it. Oh, we got a cage match?
Yeah,
it's a
blood and guts.
Blood and guts.
Starts with 2 guys, and then every 5 minutes they throw 2 more people in until you reach a total of 10 people in there. And the official match doesn't even start until all 10 people are in.
Jesus.
So
we're watching AEW on TBS. This is our normal Wednesday night tradition. And right now, if you want to turn it on and watch with us, they got this massive 2 rings next to each other, side by side, and then they have a massive cage above it. It looks like a cage. I don't know.
Yeah, no, the cage is going down.
It's going down?
Yeah.
All right. So anyways, that's what we're watching. That's what we got on the tube right now. Yeah, blood and guts up next.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hot dogs, and there are a little too many hot dogs for me.
Yeah, there's a few buns in there.
Okay. I see some. I need some more buns running around. I mean, we need all buns, not blood and guts, but
It's like normal. You get 12 hot dogs, but you get 8 buns.
It reminds me of was it the Father of the Bride when Steve Martin's flipping out? Well, I don't understand. Well, there's 10 buns and only 8 hot dogs. I'm not paying extra for these eight hot dogs. I don't need them. Or these extra buns. Jesus. Anyways. What are you going to do?
I don't know. So the Olympics is going to start on Friday, or it's actually already started.
Started today.
Soccer's already started.
Yeah.
But
USA lost to France 3-0. This is a decent game. Well, because we don't have our stars playing, and neither did France either. It wasn't like Mbappe was out there scoring or whatnot. This was a lot of the amateurs, right. or at least this is their first Olympics. So it was cool to see. It was a slow-moving game. It was pretty competitive, but slow-moving going in past the first half. And then the second half, France, they scored a 61st minute. I think they scored a 69th minute. And then 78, they opened it up on them. They just weren't ready. But yeah, rugby, soccer, and something else like water polo.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, when's the opening ceremonies?
Friday.
I won't be watching. The Rangers are playing, I think. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. I know Lizzie. If I not sitting around the house and I don't mention it, I bet you Lizzie won't remember. So I won't have to sit there and watch it. I don't care.
Yeah, Liz, she'll watch it. She always tunes in for the opening and the closing ceremonies. But I don't know, like
figure skating.
Well, that's winter.
Is it winter?
That's winter. Yeah, yeah. It's an ice sport. They do figure skating on ice.
Yeah, that's not a summer or a winter or a summer sport. That's a winter sport.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're gonna be like, so hockey, right? That's a winter sport because it's on ice.
I'm gonna take a look. I know golf is in there this year. Hold on.
Breakdancing's in there this year.
It's the dumbest thing ever. You know how dumb we are right now? How just getting dumb. Archery, artistic. Jesus Christ, there's a bunch.
Oh yeah.
Equestrian. You looking forward to that?
No.
You don't know what that is, do you?
It's horses.
Okay. Riding horses.
Yeah.
Okay. Diving's there. Oh yeah, this is a big swimming thing, right?
Swimming, track
surfing,
and field.
It's got skateboarding, shooting.
Yeah.
Basketball. Who gives a shit about basketball? Beach volleyball I'm in, though.
I mean, you see the men almost lose to South Sudan?
Yeah.
They were a 43-point favor, and they needed LeBron to hit a layup and then a foul not to get called.
Isn't that crazy?
And then they almost lost to Germany, too.
Unbelievable.
Now, I know it's just friendlies, right?
Yeah.
And U.S. is playing South Sudan again, I think Sunday.
Yeah.
And that game's not going to go the same way.
You wouldn't think so. I don't really care. I didn't even watch. When I heard about that game, I was like, who cares? You cared back in the day. The Dream Team was amazing. right?
Well, it
This
was
team,
also like
I don't give a rat's ass about these
competition's a lot closer now than it was then, too, right?
Of course.
Like back then, we sent the dream team. No one was even.
Yeah. No one's close.
No.
Yeah.
But now, overseas, European basketball's gotten better. Canada's actually got a pretty darn good team. I don't know.
We're gonna have a kick flip into the ring. This guy just carries that thing around. BMX freestyle, BMX racing, BMX racing. That'd be weird.
What is that?
I don't know. Canoe sprint, canoe slalom,
Yeah.
boxing, breaking. Is that it?
Breakdance. Yeah.
They call it breakdance.
Yeah.
What they got like breaking like. What is it? Electric boogaloo or something like that?
We're gonna have dance battles.
Hockey. Hockey
Field
right?
hockey.
Okay,
Probably field
that's
hockey.
it. It just says that. And then handball. That sounds weird. I like watching judo though. Judo, taekwondo, and karate. Judo's cool because they just sling that ass around.
Remember Best of the Best?
Yeah, we did a movie review on that too. It was like painful. It was kind of painful to watch.
It was great.
I was like, oh god, this doesn't hold up very well. But yeah, there you go. There's some sports for you. So you don't do you watch any of it? I don't think we got that because you, for some reason, when I asked you to watch it,
I don't
you
know
said
that
Liz watches it, and I don't. That's not the question.
I used to be like locked in.
Locked in. We used to go to lunch and watch games. Well, no, that was hockey. That was winter.
I don't know that.
What the hell?
I necessarily care anymore. Like, this guy didn't get the memo that the match is supposed to happen inside the cage.
Yeah.
Like, the guy went to go walk in the cage, and he hits him with a chair, so he falls out, and he comes out and starts beating the crap out of him.
I thought he was going to throw that chick's girlfriend on that thing, but now I realize what's going to happen. Oh no, he's threw the dude on the chick. That would have ended badly if it would have broke her damn leg or something.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Oh, buddy.
Ooh, buddy.
So now,
but
not so much. I'm with you.
Know, like, and I just don't know. Like, you used to hear the stories. Like, you used to know going into it. Like, these are the guys. This is who you're paying attention to. This is who you're rooting for. And I just don't necessarily know that we don't know those stories right now, right? Like,
I don't care to know either. Like, I think it's just that we're getting older. I think we're just older, and I just don't care. Like sprinting and stuff like that. I want to see the dudes run. That 100 meter or whatever it is, where they just lightning fast.
But and like I used to care about the decathlon, right? That's how you found out who the best athlete was.
Was that running and swimming and stuff? Was that shooting too? Cycling?
No, the decathlon is the one where you're doing like 8 different track and field events.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Remember those dudes? It was like 2 dudes that had the same first name, and they were competing
for the U.S.
Yeah. Pole vault and stuff, and spear throwing.
Caitlyn Jenner used to be the greatest male athlete of all time. But now I couldn't tell you anybody who was up for that.
Nah.
Like,
and who cares? I don't know. I don't care.
Like, the only thing you really know anything about is basketball, but...
Like, I caught myself today just watching the stands, because most of the time when there's international play like that, the cameraman really come through, like clutch.
Right.
And yeah, French women are pretty good looking. Some of them. I mean, some of them.
Bonjour.
Yeah, that's why whenever they put someone on the screen, I go, bonjour. It's like,
But yeah, I mean, the Olympics are coming up, and I just don't even know that I care. Like,
I don't care. Do you care? Anybody care?
Swimming, like, there's no Michael Phelps anymore, so.
Was that Ledecky?
Katie
chick?
Ledecky? Yeah, she's got something.
Yeah, she's kicks everybody's
ass. She's been around for a while. But yeah, other than that, I mean,
she's gonna catch Phelps, right? Most decorated?
Possibly.
I think so. She just kicks the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't care. I don't know why I don't care. I just don't care. How long does it last?
It's like a couple weeks.
God. By the time it's over, it's like, will it ever end? July 26th to August 11th.
Yeah.
So a little bit, was that 3 weeks?
Almost.
Starts in a day, 16 hours, 8 minutes, and 45 seconds. We got a little ticker here.
I remember, I had to wake up every morning and I had to look at the medal standings and see where we're at. And
that was always fun.
But now I'm just like, eh.
Yeah. I don't care.
And I remember it was for the first part, we're not doing so great. But then all of a sudden the track and field events start and we just start raking it in.
Yeah. There's some sports we're kind of really good at.
Yeah. B from O, what's going on?
What's up? So there's 10,714 athletes. There's 329 events and 32 sports. Now, Oh, it says the motto is "Games wide open." French for "Avons grand le you."
They brought back the no sex beds for the
That's
Olympic
why.
Village.
Yeah, no, this is stupid. Like it's like cardboard beds. But you tell me these people aren't just gonna let these.
So you can't have sex on a cardboard bed? Like,
Have you met poor people? You know,
you got a bunch of
my
like
bed sucked back in the day.
you got a
It
bunch
worked.
of people that are in like peak physical form.
Yeah.
And they just want to explore each other's amazing bodies and just let them have some fun.
Yeah, is there a
Like,
bathroom there? I mean,
I
closet?
remember when they used to talk about how they would just pass out condoms.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
hey,
like
there's free condoms everywhere.
Be safe.
Cool.
Be safe. And
You
that's what
know?
you're gonna. That dude.
But
You know.
no, now it's we're going to throw the no sex beds out. That's the biggest story from the Olympics is
Yeah.
the no sex beds.
Yeah. If I was them, I would ball all that shit up, throw
Like
it out in the
they
river.
can't bring a sleeping bag.
Yeah, ball all that shit up, throw
They,
it in the
they
river.
haven't been camping before, and
That's the other thing too. Like the opening ceremony, I think that they're not even like it's not even like a.
they're on a boat.
They're on a boat.
They're on boats.
So there's no walking in. There's just a boat floating by.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is
I know
gonna be-
Snoop Dogg's supposed to be like bringing the torch in, like
How the hell is he the one bringing the torch in?
because he's Snoop.
It's in France. Why don't they
Okay.
have someone in like some French person bring it in?
Guarantee you, he's the coolest person in France. Name one cooler French person.
Bappe. Yeah.
No,
He's
is Snoop.
Yes.
No,
Yeah. He's
No.
like he's kind of a big deal.
eh,
He's kind of a big deal.
most people don't even know who he is.
He's the best soccer player in the world.
Okay,
He's the best player at the
he,
biggest, most
he ever
popular
smoked
sport.
weed with Martha Stewart?
You don't
What's
even
up,
know what
Zach?
Johnny. You don't even know what
Zach's in the
Johnny
house.
Hawkins. I smoked. It was him and whoever blazed that shit up. Like this is. It's like beer. It's like hot. It's sparkling water or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
hoppy, sparkling water, alcohol-free, 0 calories, all that fun stuff.
I had
But-
to knock back a what was this thing called? Ghost
Yeah,
energy drink just to get through the night tonight. I was like, I'm gonna power through.
you said you were going to drink half of it, and then
I'm almost done.
next thing I knew,
it's
you were
right
telling
there.
me you're all wired up like a spider monkey. And you're getting ready to throw Chip's old war medals off the bridge.
Dude, I was pretty wound up. I was pretty wound up early. Finally, I'm coming down a little bit.
Coming down, I'll bring it on down.
Just a
now.
little bit.
I'm bringing it on down.
Like this stuff that like you don't crash at. Like it's not like and it's weird. You're just like, okay, well I'm not as wired as I was. That's the only thing. That's the only way you feel. Like I'm gonna be out there doing wind sprints before. Like when you leave tonight, I'm gonna do some wind sprints and then I'll be able to go to sleep. I'll be all jacked up. Yeah. So yeah, the Olympics. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, that was.
I'll watch some.
That was the dumbest thing ever. And hopefully, obviously not hopefully, they're gonna get it on. They're gonna have fun.
Yeah,
If you're not plowing,
them.
if you're not plowing every piece of ass that you run into out there, you're doing
Right.
something wrong. Because that's what they're. I mean, everybody, like you said, they're all in their peak physical condition. Everyone, they're probably
These are people you're never gonna see again, right?
yeah. Don't go plow a bunch of people from your team. Go
Right.
explore. Go
Like,
hang
hey,
out with the
let
Germans.
me go see
or
what
Austria-
Singapore's got going on. I don't know.
I'm gonna go hang out with the breaking team from Singapore.
Let me tell you something. You need to go check out that Canadian team because whew,
I just want to
I
go.
know during the Winter Olympics.
Like if I'm there and I'm like a sprinter or any athlete, I don't really care. I'm gonna head on over to the beach volleyball courts and watch the Brazilian women throw down a little bit.
See what the Norwegian team's got going on.
They've got something going
The
on.
Swedes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Tell me you're not interested in that. Come on.
very interested.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. So
I don't know. That's
There's
I'll
Olympic-
end up watching some because I think a lot of it's on during the day.
yeah.
So it'll be something that I'll throw on in the background just to kind of pass some time. But
Yeah, I thought we got an alert from Sleeper. I was like, "Ooh, who got let go or fired or something like that?" I was all excited.
nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing.
The only alert we got today was about CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys are going to suck this year.
Well, so you got CeeDee Lamb who says he's not coming back without a new contract, although
Okay.
he's slated to make like $18 million this year or something.
Yeah, he's getting pretty good dough. But how much are the
But he
fines?
wants-
Is it 50 grand? Just start fining.
That's a drop in that and a half for him.
Well, just start
To
fining.
make $18 million.
Well, if
but-
you miss a week, that's 250 grand.
Okay.
You miss another week, that's 500 grand. It's
Yeah.
going to start piling up, and I guarantee you, that money ain't just sitting somewhere. That money damn near gone. Was skateboarding and BMX Olympics a little?
No, they're in it now.
They're in it now.
Yeah, they're still in it now.
Skateboarding was brought in, I think, 2 Olympics ago, if I'm not mistaken. It was about 8 years ago. So yeah, and BMX I
I think
think
it's
came
been
around.
more than that.
Has it?
Yeah.
I think in the 90s, they really went wild in the 90s.
Yeah. Because you had, Shaun White and all those guys.
They brought in snowboarding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Snowboarding's been in for a while. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. I'll check out some BMX and some skateboarding stuff. That's always fun.
I used to love watching the X Games.
Oh, yeah.
And now I just don't care anymore. I used to love it, man.
So not only do you have CD Lamb holding out.
August 2020 or 2016.
2016? Okay.
And it made its debut in 2020 Summer Olympics Tokyo.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Trent Williams is holding out for the 49ers. Offensive lineman.
Oh, okay. Offensive lineman holding out?
Yeah, well, he's one of the best offensive linemen in the league.
I just let him go.
Well, no. Kyle Shannon's like, yeah, that's not going to last long.
Yeah.
We're going to...
You got to take care of that guy.
We're not the Cowboys, okay? We're not going to F around and find out, okay? We're gonna go ahead and pay this man his money because
you need him.
We like him.
He's brought pretty healthy.
Jordan Love says he ain't doing nothing until he gets a contract extension.
That's what I saw, and I was like, "Oh, buddy, here we go."
Buddy, you had part of a good year last year.
He's on the way up, buddy. He's on the way up.
Autocross too, or was that just X Games? I think that was just X Games. I can't wait for speed walking. I may have to go see that in person. Just speed walking.
That shit is hilarious. It's really funny. So your foot can't lift off the ground until your heel touches the other one. You got to have both feet on the ground, or at least one foot on the ground at all times.
Yeah,
like it's crazy. That's a lot of shit. And I get that stupid wiggle.
Oh, and they get going. They get going. So I was sitting at home flipping through TV, and then I've seen a bunch of clips for that movie. Was it like Queen Pins? The one about it's got Kristen Bell and her friend. They do this whole scam with coupons.
Oh, okay.
Where they get all these.
I've seen the clips of that.
Right.
Well, I've only seen one.
And I've seen a few clips. I was like, okay, so I watched it, and like Kristen Bell's character is a former Olympic speed walker.
Oh, funny.
And so like at one point at the end of the movie, she's like in jail and she's walking out like while she's in jail into like the rec area. She walks by this girl. She goes, "Bitch, I can walk a mile faster than you can run one."
Oh, God.
And it's just fucking.
Jesus. Well, that's useless. But yeah. Oh, God. Anyhow, yeah, no, Cowboys dragging their feet. They've messed up the thing with Dak. They're going to have to pay him a ton of money. With CD now.
Or they just let him go.
With CD, he's going to get paid. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
He's
no.
going to get paid by somebody.
If he becomes a free agent, watch the Raiders back up the truck.
Yeah. He's going to reset the market. And then the market obviously was reset with all they had to do was sign. They could have signed him, CD Lamb, after Tyreek Hill. And then they guarantee a ton of money to Justin Jefferson. So now that's all it's all about, right? It's like guaranteed money. They can probably give him a couple bucks less, I think, annually. But if they guarantee him more, he'll go. And it's like, all right, hold out if you want, I guess. I mean, I would just
it doesn't make sense. Like you have the teams like the Cowboys who wait until the last second to pay their players
every single time, and
that's just not what you do. Like my Lions, they re-signed Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Penny Sewell this offseason. Signed them early, just to let's go ahead and get them paid. And then now you look at the contracts, and when they signed those, they were all top of the line contracts. And now they've already been passed over, and we haven't even finished the offseason they were signed in.
Yeah. I mean, they're a blueprint of how to mismanage a football team, but they're also a blueprint of like how I mean, the thing, it's like the most expensive or what net worth team.
Oh yeah,
there is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Cowboys.
Jerry's making money hand over fist.
Yeah, yeah. He can make the dough. He just makes terrible decisions. So it's just, I think, what was it? George was like, I just want a properly managed football team. I just want to be a fan of a football. And Gordon goes, you need to go to another town.
Move to another city.
He goes, move to another town, bro. I'm like, if that wasn't the damn truth. It is what it is, man. And if you're a Cowboys fan, which we're not, but, obviously we know several. There's one in here right now, with Melton. Melton's and you know what's crazy is I talk to Melton about it every single year because I always want to like, hey, man, if you're going to host the game, I'll come by this week or something like that, or whatever. And we'll probably be getting out and about this year as well. But it's like with that, he's the most realistic, down-to-earth guy when it comes to that. And he'll sit there and people are losing their minds and all this kind of shit. He goes, I told you they suck. He's almost he's about like getting in a fight. He goes, Dak ain't the guy, buddy. He's not the guy.
Not that guy.
And whatnot.
Not that guy, buddy.
He's not going to win the what's it called for. Oh, Dose hit one out. Hold on. We're pausing briefly to double check if this is a 2-run jam or not. He already had his hand up, running with the bat. Oh, he's got to sprint to second now. I guess he miscalculated that one. Jesus. Anyhow, Garcia killing me. But yeah, he's he gets into it with other Cowboy fans, family members and stuff. Because I don't know what it is about Cowboy fans. They're nuts.
Oh yeah,
and they'll fight you over it for some weird reason because they want to lose twice. They want to lose twice that day.
I look forward to all the videos of them losing their S when they lose in the playoffs every year.
Oh, buddy.
It's just fun. B from O says one thing I'm wanting to see is if Simone Biles backs out again with mental stress.
I'll tell you what, that was the most annoying thing last time, and we were sitting there, and then so everybody jumped on her, but they was like, oh, "Hey, no, she's blah, blah." I go, no. This is the kind of shit we're coddling. And this is why this is ridiculous. Why didn't you have mental stress a day and a half ago where we could have flown someone else out here or something like that or whatever the timeline was? And it's like, yeah, exactly. I thought about the same damn thing. I go, oh, yeah, here we go. She's going to get out there. But she's fine now, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
And got to get out there and have a little bit. How was the Cowboys draft? Would they be okay without Lamb? No. That's all they got. I mean, they don't have any offensive weapons
without
other than
him.
Brandon Cooks
You're
Jake Ferguson, right?
Jake Ferguson's your number 1 receiver, and then Brandon Cooks is your number 2 receiver.
So, but yeah,
that's not looking promising.
But that's it doesn't matter either, right? Because you know damn well they're not going to make a playoff run. They're not going to win the conference. But every year is their year, right? We've already come back around to it's our year, right? And I remember sitting there because we always seem to go. We go out for Bella's birthday,
right?
Every freaking year. Well, guess what Saturday that is? It's playoff Saturday. It's wild card weekend, or it's freaking divisional series or something like that. And I'm sitting there at the bar, and I'm like, all right, and I start talking. I'm like, I was like, I mean, the Cowboys ain't winning, blah, 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 blah. 49ers of this thing, or whoever I'm talking about. I'm like, no, they're not going to win. And so everybody kind of starts perking up. I'm like, does anybody think they're going to win? I bet you all do. And I guess, you know what? Someone's wrong. Who is it?
Spoiler alert, it's not me.
And I give them credit when credit is due. And I'm like, hey, congratulations, y'all won a game in the playoffs. Cool. But then guess what happens? You start playing tougher teams. I really thought they had a chance for an easy layup schedule, and then they just ran into. I mean, Green Bay kicked their ass. But that's when Jordan Love was peaking. You were just talking about how he's holding out. I'm like, why not? Effie be like, you know what? I just beat the Cowboys in January. Give me a paycheck.
If I'm Green Bay, I'm just like, you know what, buddy?
There's nobody out there. There's nobody you can go get. There's a massive shortage right now of NFL quarterbacks or NFL, let's say starting quality quarterbacks, right?
Here's what I'll do. I'm going to go trade for Joe Flacco and tell him to go eat a D. How about that?
That's your future. That's your franchise quarterback. This is the future.
I mean,
and he got to sit back for a while. He wasn't thrown to the fire.
He sat back for a while. Every time he came in, he sucked.
When? Not like
Jordan Love?
You mean previously?
Yeah.
Like previous years. Not like last year, right? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he was okay last year. I'm not going to.
Made it to the NFC Championship game, didn't he?
No.
They didn't?
No.
They lost to San Francisco in the NFC Championship game, didn't they?
The Lions and the 49ers played in the NFC Championship.
So who beat them? Was it San Francisco? They ran in San Francisco.
The round before,
yeah. I mean, that was tough, though. San Francisco was a powerhouse.
But
little base knock. Let's get the. I'm betting $10 against the White Sox until the end of the season on every single game.
You'll finish up for sure.
I'm trying to, man.
You don't have to try. The only way you're not going to win is if you just don't make those bets. That's all there is to it.
I did fall off a little bit. I did fall off quite a bit.
I don't know, man. Like, you do good for a little bit. Now you're like, all of a sudden you're like, pay me. I got to get paid, right? And
when's his contract up? I mean, he's probably.
I think he's got 1 year on it.
Yeah, so it's about that time where you'd make that claim or make that whatever. Anyways, I'm trying to get this. Let's see, 2023.
What are you looking for?
I wanted to pull up the stupid stats, but I keep getting screwed around because I'm sitting there watching the Ranger game. I got wrestling on over here. You're yammering on about something. You threw me out because it's like there's always that thing. That's always. And so now it's a stop down in my head. I actually start giggling because I made fun of you. Yeah, keep me rankings. It's a total stop down.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
Jordan Love sucks.
I don't think he sucks.
He's not that great.
He's not that great?
He's not that great.
Okay.
All these people are like, oh, man, they've got their next Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
Is it because he's a what's it called?
A Packer?
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
I
very
don't know
biased,
if you,
but you loved Aaron Rodgers.
I know. I was going to say I don't know if you recall or not, but I was. I thought Aaron Rodgers was pretty good at football.
Yeah, you really. Oh, yeah, I don't know what he did or whatever for you, but boy, you loved him.
I could show you on the doll where he touched me. I could
Right.
definitely do that. He abused my lines for years and years and years, and then we forced him out of the division. So
Yeah, he was already leaving, bro.
Yeah.
Force him out of shit.
oh, we forced.
That was kind of cute though. Y'all finally got a win. How many times y'all? Is that the only time y'all beat him?
No, we beat him the last 3 or 4 times we played him.
Oh, okay.
But we beat him other times before.
There was
that.
other times.
Yeah. Those weren't the only times we beat him.
Hold on, I'm trying to look up. All right, Jordan Love, Mr. Not That Great.
Not that great.
Now everything for us always defaults back to fantasy.
Yeah, we're not talking fantasy right now.
No,
I'm
that's-
talking football.
Well, all right, 17 games
But-
played.
okay.
He finished 5th, right? So he finished behind Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, and Josh Allen. So that's where this kind of, because let's be honest, fantasy is a direct correlation of your stats for the most part, right? Like yards and, that kind of stuff. But,
what was his touchdown to interception ratio?
here, get out a calculator, I'll tell you. 32-11.
Okay.
So 3-1.
32 and 11. Okay.
Yeah. So 32 touchdowns, which, Jesus, is that number 2? I think it's number 2. The only person that had higher than him was Dak Prescott. And Dak said he wasn't going over 10 or 12. He had 9, so good for him.
He said 10.
Yeah. Jordan
Or
Love.
he said he wasn't going to throw 10 interceptions. And then our thing was, he's going to throw a lot more.
So, for me, I think he's now absolutely in the perfect, but he played 17 games last year, threw for 4,159 yards. I think if there's a time to ask for it, it's everyone else has asked for something. He's got a year left on his deal. Why not? And you know what? Good freaking luck replacing me with anybody. And go get Flacco for 1 season. He's not winning you a Super Bowl. I could probably get you to the NFC Championship game because there's really only 3 solid NFC teams, right? Like solid that that can get to the NFC Championship game. There's 3.
Okay.
Give me your 3.
Oh, yeah. 49ers. You got the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm going Green Bay. All right, you know what? I'll give it Green Bay or Dallas, but I don't think Dallas can get there. I think they get skipped out in the divisional series.
I mean,
I don't even know if they'll make a wild card this year.
I think the Eagles are in that as
well.
well.
After that colossal,
I mean,
you get me the
but
first
they-
11 weeks. Oh, dude, I was like, Philly's going to crush.
But I mean, they were just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago, so
yeah,
they obviously can do it, right?
but they ended the
just
season
did it
horribly.
They did
horribly.
but still, they can still get you there. We'll see what happens with Atlanta this year. Now that you got an offense.
I think that's your.
It's a dark horse.
That's a dark horse, and I think I'm betting them every week.
Tampa wasn't bad last year.
No, get out of here. No,
They weren't.
No. Just take it easy.
I'm just
They
saying.
were in an awful. Did they even finish above 500?
Yeah.
No.
That was 2 years ago. They didn't finish above 500.
You sure
with Tom
about
Brady.
that?
Yes.
Is it NFC South? Or is it
Yes.
NFC South? Right? Yeah, NFC South. I gotta see this.
Yes, they were over 500.
Hold on, I gotta look because now I don't believe it. Did they really? They were 9-8. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Is that not over 500?
That's over 500.
Okay.
That's over 500. They were what 7 and was it? What the hell was it 2 years ago when they were like the
Reverse 8-9?
Yeah, was it 8-9? I thought they got 7. For some
No,
reason,
it's
I was
8-9.
like,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love just chaos. So let's just say out of the NFC, Cowboys won 12 games last year, but even though they won 12 games, I think with the Eagles just shit in the bed.
You're also forgetting one team that
The Rams have a chance. You got the Niners there, but no one out of the NFC South I think is worth a damn. Obviously, I think the Falcons have a pretty good shot because of the upgrade at quarterback and their weapons around them, right? Packers, I think, have a shot. We're going to give it to the Lions. Niners, I think that's it. I mean, the Rams maybe.
What about the Bears?
No.
The Bears are going to win it all.
Yeah, that's Bears fans talking, and they're crazy.
Is that?
Yeah, they're nuts.
Can I interest you in you're a gambling man, right?
What's the plus?
You know who's the odds-on favorite to win the NFL Coach of the Year?
Lovie Smith?
I don't think he's in the league anymore. Actually, I think he's in the USFL. I think.
I like Lovey because he had that gray Santa Claus beard rocking. I loved him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Coach of who? Who coaches who?
Matt Eberflus,
Who the hell's that?
the Bears head coach.
Why?
He's plus 900. He's got he's the current favorite to win the NFL Coach of the Year.
I guess maybe because all the hype around the Bears, right? That makes sense. Because you're going to pick the team that's kind of like, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see the Bears win. Listen, let me tell you something how screwed up it is, right? Because I told you about this when I went to Vegas the last time. I go, hey, I'm at, you know what? I didn't text you. I was like, this is a swamp day. But we were at Encore or the Win. And one of the bets was just for the Lions to make the playoffs. I go, okay, like, why wouldn't I take that bet? I'm like, it's not to win the division. It's not to finish first or anything like that, to win the conference. It was just to make the playoffs. And it wasn't like negative 200 either. It was like negative 125 or 110. I was like, who the hell do they got coming out of the North this year? And maybe everybody else is just kind of goofing around thinking it's the damn the Bears, but give me the Packers. I think the Packers are going to stomp the shit out of the Bears this year. Vikings, I don't know what to think about them. But yeah, I think like I said last year towards the end, and we were kind of projecting this year. This thing is so damn bubbly.
It's very bubbly.
You know, it'd be a little vodka. I think will work well in here. but I think the Packers are going to make a run at it. But anyways, yeah. We have football 1 week away from tomorrow. It's the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
Who did I say was playing? Did you write it down?
I did. Texans and Bears.
Okay. Jesus, of course it's the freaking Bears. Do you watch any preseason ball? Do you watch the Hall of Fame game? Do you watch the I'm sitting there.
A little bit.
I'm dragging my ass on the carpet, just doing donuts like a dog when that damn game comes on, because I have been waiting for so freaking long for football to start, and we're a week away.
We're close. We're so close.
So close you can taste it.
So
real
quick, I didn't get to finish my. So
is it about the Lions?
No.
Okay, I was like, I'm done talking about the Lions. You should do a podcast about them.
So you've got Matt Eberflus is the odds-on favorite to win Coach of the Year right now.
Okay. Shut down.
Who would you say is the favorite to be the first head coach fired this year?
Is it him?
No.
Oh, it's probably the coach out of frickin' not New England. They just got a new head coach. Who would it be? Who's like a massive disappointment? Like you can smell it coming. It's not obviously not Minnesota. They love it. They love. Is it he's got a Mick something last name. McConnell.
Yeah, Kevin O'Connell.
Mike McCarthy.
Close. He's number 2. Number 1 is Robert Saleh at 5-1. Number 2 is Mike McCarthy at 6-1. Number 3, you have 2 coaches.
Has a job.
Number 3 is 2 coaches at 7-1. Dennis Allen.
Who the hell's that?
Saints coach.
Oh, yeah.
And Matt Eberflus.
He's either going to be coach of the year or he's fired, baby. There ain't no in between. I can see that because they're going to have to blame somebody, and that they're not going to blame it on themselves for drafting Caleb Williams, because the Caleb Williams is the prophet or whatever you want to call it. The next
you want to talk? Let's talk about Caleb Williams here for a second. Let me show you this. This is how delusional people are.
Armstrong, Williams, Mahomes, championships. Okay, so he hands me his phone because he didn't want to read it. This is from this is a screenshot. This is on Die Hard Chicago Bears, whatever, on Facebook. A screenshot from NFL notifications at NFL Notify from Twitter. X, what do you want to call it? It says Caleb Williams versus Patrick Mahomes.
What's the headline right there at the top of it?
Oh, it says Caleb is Patrick Mahomes but with a stronger arm. That's the headline. Arm strength, Williams. Championships, Mahomes. Accuracy, Williams. Mobility, Williams. IQ, Mahomes. Big playability, Williams. So this guy's the next Mahomes.
So he's better than Mahomes. He's already ranked ahead of Mahomes.
They're nuts. They're absolutely insane. Like, they've lost their freaking mind. I don't get it. I don't get it at all, to be honest. I think it's absolutely bonkers. And I don't.
You've got a guy that
Lemieux, Amin, Minad, how are you? Beer. I hope I said that wrong. I said
yeah, you're close enough.
you.
That arguably is going to go down in history as one of the greatest players in NFL history.
Yeah, first ballot Hall of
Pat
Famer.
Mahomes, right? Yeah, already.
Yeah.
He can retire today, and he's going to be in the Hall of Fame first ballot.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It's wild.
And we got this kid who's never played an NFL game ever that we're already saying, well, this kid's better.
Yeah, that's insane.
This kid who, remind me how many NCAA championships he won.
Did he play for USC?
And OU.
OU and USC.
OU and USC.
Which one did he play for first?
OU.
OU, and then he went to USC?
He finished, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because he left when the coach left.
Oh,
he followed the coach over there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Dude, I don't know. People are insane when it comes to this. They absolutely are. I think it's over the top.
I don't even think he made a college football playoff. Did he make it to the playoffs?
Maybe they expanded it for him for the future one this year. Because you got 8 teams or 12 teams?
10?
10? That sounds weird.
12?
I guess the top 2 get a bye week.
I don't know.
They'll bitch about that, I'm sure.
But I just...
Right, bitches about everything.
The kid is... I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's overrated.
But September 5th is our first real NFL game.
They're going...
We got the Ravens and the Chiefs in 43 days.
They're going Thursday night. Usually we had to wait till all the way from Thursday to Sunday. We got a Thursday night, a Friday night, and a little Sunday action.
Look at that.
I'm telling you, they're starting to pack some in. And they did say that they're making it closer and closer to an 18-game season. So it'll probably be next year, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they just tack one on like this year. Like, yeah, here you go. Just because. And I think, was it Burrow or someone weighed in on it? Like, that's fine. Everybody just gets their normal bye week that, spread out. And then there's like a mandatory, like, say, week 15 or something like that where we're just off. And they like have like the Pro Bowl or something, or have some skills competition or some shit. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I think 2 bye weeks are going to suck. But if everybody's shut down for that week, I'm fine with that. Let them take a break. But 18 games, that's a long. Seasons are getting longer and longer. Remember when the 16 was like, oh shit, man, you only got 16 games, You
know what I would like to see? I would like to see. So you have the 18-game season, and you have your 1 bye week, but then you have one. Every player has to sit 1 week.
Oh, that would suck because then you got to like think mentally. Oh, who am I playing this week? Am I playing the Bears or am I playing or hell, we got the Patriots week 6. We're sitting everybody. We don't even give a shit because our second string could beat them.
It's like, oh man, what week are we going to set Burrow?
Yep, he'll sit himself. They got him playing. He's going to play in the preseason. They're like, get out there. And I'm like, he showed up. He got the dyed hair and shit. He did the buzz cut.
He's got the Eminem hair
cut
going on.
He's back, baby. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And there's some rule changes. Obviously, this will be a weird year, especially with like kickoffs. They've adopted a new kickoff rule. Yep. You'll get to see that in preseason. I brought up betting a couple times, sprinkled it in there because we'll be making our picks on the show. Maybe we're going to try to put some on our Patreon, like our solid, our things that we feel really confident about. But I'll tell you this for preseason, bet Baltimore every single week.
Yeah.
They go.
Last year, they lost our first game in like 6 years in the preseason.
And it was like the last one, too. I was like, I already got my money. I was like, take it. You're going to have this one back. It's fine. Yeah. But yeah, Baltimore, man, they take preseason seriously.
Well, you play to win, right? Mm-hmm. And it says something about what they've been able to accomplish out there in Baltimore is they just have a winning mentality.
Yeah.
You play to win. If you're out there playing, you play to win.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you got when do y'all start the high school play-by-play or calling?
End of August.
End of August?
Yeah,
okay.
End of August.
So you're going to be doing that with the Hayes.
Chris and Cole. Yeah. Yep, for Eagle Mountain High School.
There you go. And speaking of Chris Hayes, Pastime Comics and whatnot. Big shout out to them. They're hosting a watch. Is it a watch party or they just rent out the theater?
Yeah,
they rent out the theater.
A little watch party for their customers.
Deadpool
Wolverine.
Yeah, there you go.
So we'll be doing that tomorrow night at 7:00. We'll be going and watching that. Definitely looking forward to that. I think.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you?
What do you mean? Am I?
I don't. I was just kind of exhausted, to be honest with you. Like I'm going now. Because I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I got these tickets here, type thing. Lizzie likes it though. Lizzie's excited.
I'm looking forward to it. You've got, I mean, you look at everyone all the cameos that are going to be in it, everyone that's going to be in it. You just had like the last trailer that came out, it got me hyped. I don't know if you've seen the last trailer or not. It looks good. You got the confirmation that Laura Kinney's going to be in it, X-23. Mm-hmm. Super excited about that.
I'm kind of semi-excited about Lady Deadpool too.
Lady Deadpool.
Looks pretty good.
There's just so much that I'm.
One thing I noticed is weird because usually when, like I say, a movie come out on Thursday, right? Like it'd come out on Friday, but you catch Thursday night, you catch like the midnight showing or something like that.
Which they did away with that, and now the movies just come out on Thursday.
3:30, 3:15.
Oh yeah, it's been like that for a while. Yeah,
in the afternoon.
Yeah,
I was like, damn. So I remember watching the first one. Because I'd get the tickets, I'd get the luxury loungers, sit there and chill. And I remember going there for the first one. I'm like, what the hell are these kids doing here? Like their parents bought the kids tickets and they left the kids. I'm like, I'm watching this with like a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is kind of uncomfortable. And I was like, you're the worst parent ever. Get out of here. Take your goddamn kids with you. Oh, we got an umpire down. Oh boy. So yeah, I was like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? And and it's cool because I do like going to this place, Look Cinemas.
Yep.
Over, I think, in Colleyville.
Yep.
But, when I very first went there, it was like, okay, cool. It's a small, little intimate theater. It's not huge. I had a couple, like, chuckleheads behind me that wouldn't shut the F up. But it was like happy hour when we went the first time. They did away with that shit, though. It was like $3 drinks. So I was like, just keep them coming.
Yeah, take your kid to a brewery like a normal parent.
Most ridiculous shit ever. Why in the hell? I wouldn't take a kid to a bar. Why the hell do they go to a brewery? That's the weirdest shit ever. But anyways, but yeah, the food was really good. But yeah, the beers were cheap. I was like, this is freaking amazing, dude. $3. I'm at a movie theater. I go,
they were tall boys.
Yeah,
they were big
I was so excited. Then next time I went, they were like $6. I'm like, it's still not bad.
It's not,
but it's not $3.
That's not $3.
We were reminiscent about we were explaining a dive bar to somebody the other day. I think my brother, because he doesn't know anything about anything. Like, if it's about golf carts, he knows it, right? The guy knows his shit about golf carts.
But he doesn't know what a dive bar is?
He doesn't know what a dive bar is. It's like, and so
I was telling him about the Broncos sometime.
I was telling him about
or Sparks. I think you can still smoke in Sparks somehow.
Oh God, you could smoke at what's that place next to? It's next to Boomer Jacks out there off in Grapevine. Is it Clips Wings something? What the hell's the name of it? I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, it was right next to. I'm gonna look it up. But anyhow, I'll explain it. But what we used to go, Peace Burger.
And
I was like, dude, Peace Burger used to be great. And I was like, we'd be out there,
$3 crown and down.
Yeah, and I was like, $3 drinks, dude. Like you'd be sitting there just. They bring you the.
We used to get $3 car bombs.
Yeah, and they bring you the check, and it was like $12, and you're like, $12. Holy shit! You know what? I'm gonna close out, but you know what? Let's open it back up.
Can I get two more rounds?
Can I get 2 more rounds? I got to figure out this thing. It's annoying the shit out of me. And this is where my mind's been going lately. Like it's just starting to go.
You can smoke inside the entire city of South Bend, Indiana. That's what fuels Notre Dame.
Oh my God. Hold on. I got to figure out what else.
There's I want to say I think it's Carrabba's that you could smoke at the bar there.
Oh my God.
And it threw, like the first time I noticed it threw me off because like
Flips.
Okay. I was there picking up an order. I was doing Uber Eats, and I was there picking up an order, and you always go up to the bar. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, and I look over, and the guy sitting at the bar next to where I'm standing, just puffing away. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
We were out driving around one night. We're like, let's go to a bar. Like, listen, I would just go to a bar after we've been drinking somewhere else. Right. We're like, let's go to a bar. And so we go to Flips. We get out of the car, and this guy walks by. I go, Jesus Christ. He must have been chain smoking that. I mean, whatever. She was like, I know, right? We open the door, and I go.
Just smacks you in the face.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? There's like glass and stuff. So they had like a non-smoking. I go, they're like, yeah, there's non-smoking over here. There's whatever. And I'm like, I looked at her. I go, this isn't going to work. I go, I'm not going to be able to do it. I was like, if I can endure smoke in like a casino setting.
But that's a big,
it's
open.
Big
they got
open.
The fans, but like I remember like back in the day going to the Broncos, like when you were done, you just wanted to burn your clothes.
Just throw them away.
And you take 3 showers and you still smell like a pack of smokes.
Yeah. It's so disgusting. It really is. God, have y'all talked about Lambeau Field allowing smoking cigarettes and a Delta 9 pre-rolls at the stadium this season? No, because there's no way they're doing that. You can't smoke in Lambeau Field.
I don't think that was a real story.
I don't think so either.
I remember seeing that, but I think I remember it being like
Must be some northern thing.
NLF.com or something like that. Like
Smoking at Lambeau Field. Hold on, let's look it up. AI said it's a smoke-free facility, which includes the stadium bowl, concourses, and Lambeau Field atrium.
No, I remember. And there was also that fake story that came out that said, is it Citibank, the field in Minnesota was going to go all vegan.
God.
Everything in the stadium was going to be vegan. So.
Yeah, Green Bay Packers, Packers.com, fan code of conduct, smoking electronic cigarettes. Lambeau Field is a smoke-free facility. Smoking in parking lots is allowed, though. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, it must have been a fake story. Yeah, that's insane.
Because I remember seeing it at first. I was like, what?
There's no way.
Yeah.
Like I said, the only place that I find acceptable to smoke at is a casino. I don't know what it is, but it's a casino. I don't want to smell smoke anywhere else. Like, even like cigar. We'll probably have some cigars tonight. I was like, I gotta let this energy drink wear off, right? So I'll probably await till at least 10, right? 10 or 11. So I got some cigars. Maybe we'll go out back and have a cigar, and I got to go check some traps. So, I've been trapping these little fellas. I caught Lizzie goes, oh my God, there goes a mouse or a rat or whatever it was, like on the fence. So I go, I'll get him. Don't worry about it. So I put out trap. I call him the next day, and I go. She goes, you got him? I go, hell yeah. I go, I'm getting his cousin tonight.
Speaking of, have you called Cuzzo today?
Uh-uh.
Because it's National Cousins Day.
Oh, damn it.
So you need to make sure you wish Cuzzo a happy Cousins Day.
He's a hard-working man. I don't want to bother him. It's too late up there in Kentucky. He's got babies. He just had a baby. He's got kids there at the house. And boy, he's feeling it.
So it was the first thing I thought of when I saw it was National Cousins Day. I go, Cuzzo.
Damn it, let myself down. It's just been one of those. It's been a while, couple weeks. So, but yeah, damn it.
Way to go.
Son of a bitch. I need these stupid alerts on my phone. Like, hey, it's National Cousins Day or something. I don't want the stupid one like, hey, it's National Grab a Dick Day or something like that. You know what I mean?
Some zucchini on your neighbor's front porch day.
Every time that thing pops up, I'm like, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, why does this exist? Like, why does it exist?
Nothing was better than that year where I walked around leaving zucchinis on your neighbor's front porches.
Well, now they all got ring cameras.
Yeah, I know, but I had the stormtrooper helmet on.
Yeah, they would have never figured. They would have never seen you walking right back to my fucking house. No, they'll never know it's us. He doesn't care. He's what?
Right. I left the zucchini on your front porch. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Fry that shit up, man.
Yeah,
get that thing going. Come on,
get that shit going. That shit's good.
So yeah, what are you gonna do?
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Deadpool. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a good movie. I'm
just ready for them to be done. Like, I'm just ready. Like, I've seen enough. I got enough Ryan Reynolds in my life. I'm good. And also with Logan, whoever plays Logan, what's his name?
Hugh Jackman.
I'm done with him too. Like, I'm just like, okay, man, I got it.
I was like,
so I'm just tired.
Logan was like a really good ending to a story.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed Logan. But if he's gonna come back, this is how I want. Like in Deadpool, this was how I wanted him to come back. And like, there's so many rumors of like things are gonna happen. Like, there's a good possibility we're gonna see a little Wolverine versus Hulk in it. Looking forward to that. I think that will be an awesome fight scene. Just everything that you're gonna see in it. I can't wait.
How long is the movie? Did we pull it up?
I think it's a couple hours.
Jesus, a couple hours. It was 2 hours, 7 minutes. Okay. It's not terrible.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
It looks okay, I guess. I don't know.
It's gonna be a good time.
It says I saw it. No spoilers, but the movie is insane.
Yeah,
it's not like a masterpiece from what everybody. I'm like, yeah, it's Deadpool.
Yeah,
nothing's gonna beat the first one. The first one was amazing. The second one wasn't bad.
The second one was real good. I enjoyed the crap out of the second one. I'm looking forward to this one because you're dealing with a whole bunch of like multiversal stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And you're going to see a ton of different variants of characters in the movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing all those different versions of the characters and just what they're going to do with it. Like, you're going to have a ton of different. You've got Dogpool that's going to be in it. You got Lady Deadpool. There's just so many. They're doing so much with this that
They're kind of keeping it under wraps, too. Here's the description about it. It's like Wolverine is recovering from his injuries when he crosses paths with the loudmouth Deadpool. They team up to defeat a common enemy. There you go. Directed by Sean Levy. Based on Marvel Comics, obviously. Budget was $200 million.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously they'll get it. I mean, it'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll make that Thursday.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll, depending on what time we get there or something like that, maybe we'll go do a little whatever, or a little post show thing, but I doubt it. I usually go right to the bar and then I have my drink and go home.
So we'll see. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun.
I hope my spot's open. I get right in there and I just sit right there.
Yeah, we'll
That's where
see.
I like to sit, away from everybody else.
I don't know if they still got the smaller one or if they went with one of the bigger ones. I didn't ask Chris, but
Pastime does a lot of cool stuff like this. They post it on Facebook, so you want to follow them there. And
they posted on Facebook, said, "Hey, if you want tickets, come and get them."
Yeah, and they did some giveaways too. They had like a little Ultimate Deadpool giveaway pack or whatever. So they posted the winner of that. It got some pops, got some comics and some other shit. It was really cool.
Oh yeah,
they were selling some stand-up, full-size cardboard cutouts from the Bad Batch for like $10. Almost got me a Wrecker one.
Are you? Oh, I missed that.
Yeah,
I would have bought the Wrecker one.
No one commented on it, so it might still be there.
I'll have to check that out.
But yeah, if the Wrecker one's there, get it for me. I guess I'll put it on the back of the door.
Get them for myself.
Oh, okay. Well, take the other one. There's like 3 of them.
I like Wrecker.
Yeah, okay.
Wrecker's my favorite.
Oh God. All right.
Can't help it. He's cool.
So yeah, real cool place. They're over there. Is Technica Watauga?
Yeah. No,
So
they're in Watauga.
They're over there in Watauga. Go out there and check them out. I mean, they just redid their store again, moved some stuff around. Looked cool. We've done live shows from there as well, live streams. Did live comic book readings with creators and things like that. So good stuff. They're cool. They're cool dudes.
Good dudes. Check them out. PastimeCC.com. Bam. What else we got here? Some more stuff written down.
Still watching this blood and guts thing. They're still going strong. They got that guy like
Well,
chained up
I
on
don't
the
think
fence.
they have everybody in yet. Like, I think they're still bringing people in.
What the hell's he doing?
He's getting something.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like a chainsaw or something.
I'm cutting Phyllis's head off with a chainsaw.
That's murder. Did you see the WNBA signed a new TV deal?
Oh, cool. What channel?
It's going to be
UPN?
Combination Disney, Amazon, and NBC.
Of course. Yeah.
$2.2 billion for 11 years.
That's awesome. Good for them. Good for them.
So
they can start paying their employees a little bit more, I guess.
yeah.
And then maybe pay the bill. You think that? You think the NBA is going to get out of it?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, they're still gonna.
How much does it cost to operate? Hold on. Didn't we look this up?
I don't remember.
How much does it cost to operate the WNBA on an annual basis? Let's see if $72 million. So expenses, it said in theory would be around $72 million. How many billions of dollars did they get?
2.2. It's like $200 million a year.
What's 2.2? So yeah, they could do it. So then they don't need the NBA anymore.
Okay, we'll see.
That'd be awesome. Be like, hey, we're actually making money here. We got a TV deal, and then there you go. They make $30 million a year.
Did you see so there was one
Good
girl
for them.
who she won in the over the All-Star weekend. She won the 3-point competition and the skills competition, and the money that she won in that doubled her salary for the year.
Oh.
It matched what she made for the year.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw them play the Olympic team, and they won.
They won. The
Well, I'm
WNBA
sorry.
All-Stars
Yeah, I
beat the U.S. Olympic team.
I lied a little bit. I didn't watch it. Yeah, no, I heard about it. 'cause they
Everything I
fucking put
heard was
everywhere.
it was
Fun little match.
because they actually try, and it resembles the same game that they play, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to like the NBA All-Star game doesn't even come close to resembling a real NBA game.
No.
Because nobody plays defense, nobody tries to do anything. It's just, and it's because, let's just be honest, all the NBA players they're all friends with each other. No one hates anybody. None of that. In the WNBA,
They hate everybody. It's a bunch of women.
They don't want anyone to succeed except for themselves, and they're all catty, and they hate everyone and everything.
And don't take that don't take our word for it. We've actually consulted with several women about that, and they said that's exactly why. Because they're all fucking women.
I mean, and just listen to any of them talk about, like, you've got this star that comes into your league in Caitlin Clark, who's brought eyes onto your game.
Probably had a big reason why they got a TV deal and they didn't have, you know what I mean?
You got an 11-year deal because she's going to play about 11 years. I'm so, but, and then all these all these girls are talking about is just, oh, well, just wait till she gets in here. She's not going to be that great, and blah, blah, blah. And they're all hating on her, and like they're asking, like, oh, so Kaylin, what's some of the best advice you got from some veterans in the league? She's like, I haven't gotten any advice from anybody. I'd love to get some, but no one's giving me anything.
No one's doing anything.
And she's out there like, hey, if they want to give me some advice, I'm all ears.
Please, someone call me.
I feel bad for her because she's been nothing but class, and everyone around her has just been like, yeah, this girl sucks.
She just should have went in there like a colossal just B.
She just
start shitting on everybody.
Just go to the big three.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what she should have done. Just go to the big three. Why not? Just jack threes. Assists. She leads the league in assists, don't she? Like that one. What was that? The one game or whatever. She either scored all the points or had a hand in it, was assisting on all the points.
She had like 19 assists the game before the All-Star break. That's a WNBA record.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: she wasn't known for being an assist player in college.
She's the shooter.
She's transforming her game. She's still jacking up all these threes, but now she's like, hey, you're putting 2 to 3 people on me, so I'm just going to start passing the ball around and letting these other girls score.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, suck that, Trebek.
Suck it, Trebek. What's your name? Turd Ferguson. Why'd you put that hat on? That foam hat. I've always had it on.
Always had it on.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. This guy's drinking again. I'm telling you right now, this guy's drunk. He's drunk every big inning.
He is. Well, if they had it earlier in the day, he wouldn't be so drunk. He doesn't go live.
Who discusses this shit during happy hour?
He doesn't go live till like 8 o'clock at night. And he's just like, man, this. Have you noticed?
Flo still got it.
That speaking of the WNBA and the women all being angry and upset and hating each other, that people in general have just been a lot more angry lately. Like,
yeah, everybody's in a bad mood.
It's like we're just this powder keg just ready to explode. Like,
yeah, sure, let it go.
I'm going out and like I'm doing some jobs and stuff like that. And like I went to a gas station the other day, and I had
get drilled too. What the hell's going on in New York?
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah,
maybe it's still the same guy. They just switched screens.
It was 30, 45. No, we'll see right here. Sorry for interrupting. I just want to see what happened again.
Oh, fouled it off and hit him right in the face.
He's having a terrible night.
Oh, poor guy. But so like I go to one store and like the job that I'm doing is I'm switching out some signs that they have in there for their signs that are like required to be switched out for cigarettes. Right? There's this whole new federal law where they have to have all these signs in stores that sell them, and they have to be rotated out like every like 3 or 4 months or something like that. And so I'm going by these stores to rotate them out.
Yeah.
And I get to the one store, I'm like, hey, I'm with, so and so. I'm here to switch your signs out. And the guy's like, why? It's like, well, it's the federal law. They have to be changed out every 3-4 months. You don't have to do anything. I'm just going to switch them out for you.
Has he not been there 3 or 4 months? Is this his first time swap or whatever?
I don't know.
The other dude wasn't doing it?
Maybe he wasn't there that time or, read the law, but whatever. Because it literally says on the signs, due to federal law, we have to say blah, blah, And so
your response should be because the federal government says so. You should take it up with them if you don't want to change it.
And the guy, and he's like, "Well, what's the new one going to say?" I was like, I don't know. I got like 5 or 6 out in the car. I'll let you know before I switch it out. I've just got to snap some pictures real quick.
It says some racist shit.
So I'm like, okay.
Derogatory comments.
Just trying to be, this guy is angry, whatever.
He works at fucking retail.
And he works at a gas station.
Yeah.
So,
oh my God. He's getting you a lift from a gas station? Gas station by fucking law?
So I go and I come back in. I go, hey, man, I got 5 different signs. I was like, if you want to, I'll let you pick which one I put up.
Why? What do you mean different?
They all say different things.
Why?
Because there's probably about like 15 different sayings that are on all these signs.
Hold on. Why, if it's federal law and it's like something you're doing there to swap out a sign, why would it have 5 different things on 5 different signs?
Well, because I got to make sure I put a different sign up because there's so many different ones. And so like some of them say like, cigarette companies use nicotine to make you addicted, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, shit like that?
Well, there's one that literally just says it's not easy to quit. There's one about secondhand smoke. There's one about, what is it? Fetal cigarette, all that.
They're all like warnings and shit.
Yeah, it's all these different warnings, right?
Not like federal warnings, but like, I get what you're saying.
Right. And so I'm like, hey, I got 5 different ones here. I'll let you pick which one I put up.
Yeah.
I'm just just trying to be nice,
Yeah.
right? I'm just trying to get in, do this job, and get out, right?
Picking here.
And he goes, well, I don't care which one you put up. Put up whatever one you want to. And I'm like,
Then get the fuck out of my way, dude.
I was like, all right, man, cool. I'll put this one up. And I'm just like,
And it says the owner of this store is a dick.
God, I wish.
Or the guy running the cashier is a dick.
I go to a freaking other store. This is at a grocery store, and it's a different job. But like, I'm in the dairy section, and I'm doing an audit on some products in there for a vendor. And if any of the products are out of stock, I have to go and ask someone in that department to scan the items. And I tell them, I was like, hey, can you scan, check your inventory? If you have any in the back, I'll work it out for you. I'll, put the product out for you. Jeez. If you don't have it, can you order it? Blah, 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 blah. And so I go over there, and I'm over there in the dairy section, and there's a guy working the dairy. And I'm like, hey, man, you work over here in the dairy? He's like, yeah. He's like, well, I'm a vendor with so-and-so. I show him, I got a letter that shows that I'm official, right? And I was like, I'm with so-and-so, you've got a couple of your items over here you're out of stock of. I was wondering if you could scan. He goes, I'm not doing that. And I was like, okay. I just, if you have it, I'll work it out for you. I just need you to, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? And I'm like, all right. We have an option if like the store refuses, right? I can select that. But they want me to try and get the person. And the guy wasn't wearing a name tag. I say, hey, can I get your name? He's like, no, I'm not giving you my name. You don't need my name for anything. I'm like,
you sure you even had an employee at that point?
Yeah. Okay, then it's just some dude wearing the same colors as the store stocking the milk.
Maybe.
Whatever.
I mean, he could work for like Springfield or some shit. You don't know.
And so I'm just like, all right, man. I was like, just so you know, I'm a vendor. In order for me to get credit for my visits, supposed to document who I speak to. You don't want to check it, fine, whatever. No, I'm not giving it. I was like, all right,
Let's
man.
go to the fucking front.
And so,
who's the asshole working in produce?
I go to, I walk up to customer service, and I'm like, hey, I'm just, I was trying to do that, blah, 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 blah. You know who the guy in the dairy is? The girl's like, yeah, it's Steve. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks.
Cool, thanks.
The guy's name.
That's all I need. And you go, hey, Steve, you piece of shit. I got it anyways.
And I'm just like, whatever. Another store I go to.
He got hit again.
I go, what?
He got fucking hit again. It went off the catcher this time, and it was the weirdest foul ball. It hit the side and stuck him
It's a 12-2 game. Get that guy out of there.
Dude.
Send him home. You know
Show
what?
the replay.
You don't even need an umpire at home at this point in time. It's 12-2. They're not coming back.
Oh my God.
I go to another store.
Still going, huh?
And I'm in the frozen section here, and I say, hey, can you, the guy looks at me and goes, you got to go to customer service. And I'm like, okay, cool. Go to customer service.
You got to go back to dairy.
And I know who the guy's name is because he's wearing a name tag.
Yeah.
So I see his name's Larry. And so I go up to customer service, and I'm like, hey.
What's the deal with fucking Larry?
I'm a vendor with so-and-so. You've got some outs. I just need to see if you can have someone scan it and check it for me. Like, oh, yeah, you just need to talk to Larry over there. I go, I talked to Larry. And he goes,
Funny enough.
told me I needed to come to customer service. And they're like, huh? I go, yeah, he was back there. I asked him for help. He told me no to come and talk to you. And so they're like, okay, well, hold on a second. And so they page a manager up front.
Call his ass up here.
Oh, so they called the manager up front. So the manager comes in and like, what can I help you with? I was like, well, I'm with so-and-so. And he goes, oh, yeah, Larry can help you out over there. I go, tried that.
Yeah.
Larry didn't want to help me. He goes,
apparently Larry.
He looks at me and goes, really? I go, yeah. He goes, let's go. And so we go back there, and he goes, hey, Larry. He goes, yeah. He goes, I need you to help this vendor out.
There you go.
He was like, okay. And Larry was like, I go, how's it going, Larry? And he was just angry the whole time. And I'm just like, and it's not even just that. It's just like you just see so many people angry about everything.
Grumpy. What are you mad about? Like, what are you fucking mad about?
Like I was behind a car wreck yesterday. And we're going into the lane where we're pulling the U-turn through the lane, like under the underpass, right? Yeah. And we're all at a stop, and then we go forward a little bit. But the guy in front of me, I guess he got a little too excited about going, and hits the gas pretty hardcore and rear ends the car in front of him.
Oh, Jesus Christ! And
I'm just like, crap. And I just want to go around at this point. Like, I'll go in the turn lane and turn, right?
Yeah.
But there's cars. The light's green, so there's a bunch of cars coming, so I can't come. So I can't go. So I'm just sitting there, and you see the guy get out of the car, and the guy's like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry," and then you see the guy coming up, "What the is your problem?" And just yelling. And the dude's like, "Dude, I'm sorry. It was an accident, blah blah." And the guy that hit just so pissed off at everything. I was like, "Hey, I get it. He hit you, but." You don't need to be a dick. Like
no, that's when you went that one chance because the other guy's like. But if the guy's like, you know what, fuck it, drops the gloves and shit. It's like, my problem is you piece of shit. As soon as someone comes at you aggressively, there's two things you can do: open your car and get out as fast as you can because they're gonna be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Or I'm
gonna reach in the back and grab the bat and be like, "You want to do this, mother?" But I've just seen so many cases of just so many people upset, and like we talked about it for a Patreon video a couple weeks ago. But like with the whole the Trump thing, right? And then all these people that are upset on both sides, and everyone's just angry and upset, and it's just like, what are we doing? Like.
Well, I mean, I can tell you why I don't like. So I can tell you why I don't like some people.
Well, you hate everyone and everything.
Some people really piss me off. Like,
the
idiots are just fucking terrible.
You can't accept finding joy in life and anything at this point in time in your life, and it's just hey, it is what it is. Whatever makes you unhappy, go with it, brother.
I'm telling you,
I fully support you in your unhappiness. So, go for it.
Nice.
You got anything else you want to talk about? Oh, freaking Bob Newhart died.
Yeah, R.I.P. I didn't kill him. I was when he died, or someone said something, or was it Lizzie? She said something. I was like,
she's like, "Did you talk about Bob Newhart?"
I was like, no. You remember that son of a bitch blame me for Betty White dying because she was on Community.
Because you did.
She's starting to come around. She's starting to come around on Community. Yeah, Bob Newhart died last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like 90 something. Like he's old.
I get it, but there's just been so many people who've died lately.
Yeah.
It's just like, stop.
They did make a collage of it or whatever. And you're like looking at it, it's like, holy shit, it's been a year. It's like, yep, it has.
It's been like Donald Sutherland died last month. You had Richard Simmons.
Yeah. He died. Another person that like lived good, ate good, exercised, whatever. Keith Richards just outkicks his ass.
You're right.
Motherfuckers just snorting ashes and shit. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want to. What do I know?
I'm going to live forever.
What do I need to work out for? What do I need to do any of this shit for? Apparently, I just do drugs and drink. I'll be all right.
Yeah, man, Bob Newhart, man, that one sucked. That one hit me.
Did it?
I loved Bob Newhart. Remember the Newhart show back in the day?
No.
Is my brother Larry, my other brother Larry, my brother.
I saw that and I was like, what the fuck is this? I saw the clip from it. It was my brother Larry, my other brother Larry.
My name's Larry. This is my brother Larry. This is my other brother Larry.
I think it was, Larry, Daryl, and Larry, I think, or some shit, or Daryl and Daryl or something like that. Yeah, fucking dumb.
But I watched that as a kid. That was one of those shows that, the parental units watched it, so I watched it. And
nice.
I love Bob Newhart was always funny to me. I always enjoyed him.
Yeah, I liked him in Elf.
He was great in Elf.
Yeah.
He was Big Bang Theory. He was good.
Yeah, wasn't he was a
Dr. Proton.
Dr. Yeah.
And then he was on it when he was alive, and then he died, and he could just keep showing up in Sheldon's dreams. Yeah. I mean, he was Bob Newhart.
He was born in 1929.
Gosh.
Holy shit. He's 94.
Whew.
Good golly.
That one sucked. Oh, Bob Newhart. He had he did an episode of Conan and Brian has a podcast, Conan Needs a Friend, and he had an episode with him, and I just remember listening to that, and it was just one of the funniest things I ever heard. Just
laughing your ass off.
Cry laughing. It was so great. I was just like, oh man, I need more Bob Newhart in my life. Oh man.
Yeah. Just finish this off. We're having Saint Arnold Hop Spring Hoppy Sparkling Water, alcohol free. There's no calories, fat, sodium, carbs, sugars, protein, nothing in this thing. Again,
made with Citra and Amarillo hops.
I picked it up from Costco, and it was like in their clearance card. It's actually aged. I happen to know it's a can 1/8/2024, so it's been in the can for 6 months now.
Okay, that's not that bad, though.
To be honest with you, it was an easy sipper. It had the carbonation. It was actually a nice little change up. To be honest,
not bad.
Just having carbonated water. You know what I mean? Spring, hoppy water. Did have the hop smell and the hop taste. And at first it did taste like those like a normal NA beer. With the aftertaste, but after having like more than one or after a couple sips,
you just taste the hops.
I thought it was fine.
It's all hops.
There you go. If you're looking for something kind of refreshing this summer and it's non-alcoholic, there you go.
Get you some. Tell us what you think. If you've had it before, tell us what you think. If you haven't had it, stop what you're doing, go and find it, and then tell us what you think. How's that sound?
Yeah.
But you know what, guys? It's been fun. We've had a good time. Be sure you check out the SB Baseball podcast, the SB Fantasy Football podcast. SB Fantasy Football is getting ready to ramp up hardcore. We did our top 15 tight ends today. We did that live just before the show, so go check that out. That's over there on YouTube. We will drop that video over on Facebook as well, and you can get anywhere you listen to your podcast as well. So, but thank you guys so much for watching, listening. We appreciate you, and we love you. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces. Thank you for listening to the Strikeout Beer podcast.